Hello and welcome to Frontier. I've got it on 0.5 times because it's, yeah, we're chatting basically. Now then, yeah, settings first. I always like to show this so that you know I have not been on here for, yeah, less than 1 minute. Years played is always starting at one. Not done a single stitch, not driven anywhere, not done a single bale, not done anything. It is a new farmer start. It is gonna be on easy, but it isn't on it. Yeah, it is easy now, but it's gonna be a normal 1 day seasons, precision farming, my standard settings. It's a very interesting map. Although this is a brand new start this particular time, this isn't my brand. Yeah, I've been on here twice before. As in, actually, I've been on and I've started things. Now, these gates are not going to open. I thought it was because it was a start in spring mod. It is nothing to do with that. It was exactly the same on Court Farm. Now, if I sleep for a full day and wake up in April, then these gates will open. I tried it literally on the second time I came in, just to try and see what was actually wrong. Got some very interesting equipment. But I am going to swap some of it out, not a lot. I'm going to keep almost all of what we've got, but I am going to swap out some, and I'm not going to faff around with this. If I do this, I don't like. Yeah, I want to keep the flow of the Let's Play, which means I'm going to lose value. I realise that on some of the things I'm going to keep, but yeah, we're going to literally do this straight away now. Yes, so I'm going to keep battle systems. I love that. We've got that kind of a proper thing. I'm going to keep that. I really do like that. Cultivator, I'm selling the cultivator because we know till and it is precision farming. We're keeping the Bredal. I've grown to quite get used to the Bredal now. I'm selling all of these things for a special reason. Yes. Harvester, I am keeping. I do. It reminds me of FS19, where that was usually the thing of choice, really. I don't like this loader. Really not a massive fan at all. Besides which, if we've got to me it seems a little bit cack-handed because we've got a car that's got a 2-point thing. So to me, if I'm going to use a trailer, I'm selling this for another special reason. Yeah, trailer keeping, telehandler tools, selling that again for a very special reason. Keeping the sprayer, I do love the Ixter. It's amazing. It is one of my favorite. It is my favorite small, if I'm honest. Keeping the New Holland, I like that. I love the Terrasam. It's very nice. I'm selling that because I want the Mack Trucker version, not because I don't want it, but because I don't want that particular one. I want one that does everything. So we are going to sell that and we're going to replace it. Keeping that because it's modified. It is special to the map and it does accept the oil if we're going to go into the oil later on. So weights, I'm going to go for my standard weights. So we're going to sell these two and we're going to get my normals. Now then, I did briefly look, and this is a very interesting lineup. Very interesting. It really is. Now, we haven't got a baler or a loose at all. So, we are going to be buying this, even if it skints us a little bit, because it's going to be very useful in the long term. It's a little bit. Have we got anything? Yes, we're just going to afford it. It is one of the biggies, though. It is amazing. We're going to leave the silage additive tank out for now because it is going to literally skin us a little bit. I know, obviously, I'm also going to buy the Manitou. That was the reason I sort of realised that, yes, I'm going to switch that mod off. I've got that on because, yeah, I do like this, the Manitou. So we're going to keep you. I don't think I've ever had. Isn't this the one that's the proper one? Has it got... Ah, I'm interested. I was going to go for the... Do we do that? Oh, I think we will. I will make sense in a minute, honest. Yeah, we're going to go for my standard. Being as I got rid of it, I want a low loader. I'm going to go for my H2 Studios favourite with nice ramps that actually work, not like the Demcos that are a little bit awful. Yeah, yeah. I can't really say any more different to that. You can't always, yeah, pull your punches. It's, we will not have gooseneck. We want bumper pull because we've not got anything. Are we going to go... extensions for making wider things go on it. Yeah, and we're going to go for middle. Yeah, 30, 40 would be middle, but I'm not sure that's going to be too... Yeah, we'll go 30. We're in the city to begin with. So 14 grand. Now then, Mac Trucker. We did say that. Can we afford it? Can we afford that? Or do we go for something a little bit... I do... Being as we had the... Oh, I don't know. We don't necessarily have to do that. We have got to be very careful. We're down to 84,590. Now then, what's... Yeah, we've got the low loader. Yeah, now that's not going to do anything until tomorrow morning. So then let's have a quick look at our lineup and see what is... oh, yeah, we do want weights. And we also... I don't know. I don't mind leasing the scanner. We've only got... Or we could even buy the scan for our one single field. It's a very, very strange... I'm going to buy that. Wouldn't be the same without that. And we're also going to buy... Keep wondering. No, we've got one. Even if it's an 8-tonner, it'll do us nicely. Right, so we want... I'm going to buy that. So that will help us... And you can change it. That's what we're going to go for. That's going to be the extended tank for the liquid fertilizer herbicide. It seems highly appropriate to keep it red. And we want... Would like that, but we've got a Bredel, so it seems silly really to go for something like that. Why am I near? Don't I really want weights? Oh, do you know, we're going to buy it. I know it's going to skin us a little bit. We could always do a couple of contracts, and then we'll keep it the standard blue. Now, weights we do need, and also we do need telehandler equipment. So weights. I'm going to go for the telehandler weights. And I'm going to go for the Wefro, and we are going to make it red. Yeah. And we're also going to go for my 2 standard weights, and they really are absolutely beloved weights. And top and brilliant. To get combined, that's 3.1 tons for 2,200. So telehandler tools. Now this is something I only just found, and it is this particular map that actually made me aware of this. I was totally unaware of the fact that you could actually get this. Now this I've tried and I actually really did like it, but it hasn't got... Yeah, it has not got bag support, strap support even. But something that this actually drew my attention to, again by Mac Trucker 921, tension belts. Yes, now it is a bit of a whopper, I've got to be honest. They're very reasonable, but that is, yeah, what is... now we've got a nice trailer. Let's have a quick look basically at our particular lineup and under a little bit of focus, so that we can see what we've got. So we've got the belt system for sticking that into our silo, and that's a point. Is that not? That's not a floor pickup, is it? Got a small and a big. Now the big conveyor, obviously you can literally set up so you can drop the stuff straight into our silo, and I will leave it there unless we did need it. The Meridian, you're still going to need a floor pickup though to actually make use of that. So we've got that, and that can pull the low loader, although I have got to be honest, I've already done this once, it's a little bit low. Oh no, it is. So not sure how effective that's going to be. We are going to expand that to the 80 meters, but again, not the minute. The forage wagon, that is going to serve us very proud, because that is a monster. That is the full-size big ones. We did very well to get that. Harvester, yes, it's a tiny 4-meter header, but we've only got one field, to be honest. So we've got the telehandler tool that we've just bought, we've got the sprayer, and we have one small tractor, which I think has narrows. We've got the Terrasem. So the 7250 Pro is going to be the one that actually does... Yeah, so we've got the Scout, MKS 8 tonner, and that for which we can muck around with and add as a front storage for pretty much anything or almost anything, as well as a little waterer if we wanted. Got one of my favourite tractors, 261 horsepower Case 7250 Pro. My absolute favourite trailer by H2 Studios. And we now have a Manitou, one of my favourites telehandlers. Although I do like the ones that can't think of the word, that flex in the middle. This is my favourite of that particular type. I love the 26 mph. I don't know why they always say 24, because it does go 26. 7.8 tons, and obviously a telehandler's extendable boom. It is that telehandler tool though. I'm going to literally tab. Got a nice trailer. It's not massive, but it's not tiny either. That'll serve as well. And obviously we've got the weights that we just bought. I'm going to tab. I wouldn't normally do this. Oh, yeah, and that is true. I have got the only inside camera, which I am going to take out next time. But yeah, just want to show you. I can't take it off. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I apologise for having this on at present. I just wanted to give you a bit of a... I've got an idea. Obviously, we're at March. What I'm going to do is we are going to speed through straight away till April so that we can actually get out of the shop. And these gates and everything will open. I know it will because I've already done this. Yeah, obviously not this because we had no time on this. But to be honest, I think it'll be better for me to show you next session. It is this way. Let's just reverse. I will do a Let's Play where I do this. I do love it. I think it's very realistic. I really do. But yeah, it's why? Oh, you plonker! I've also got manual attach, and I'm not really close enough. I've forgotten how to do this. I don't know. Entire Let's Plays on this, and now forgetting. Yeah, but you can see they are very long. Although it doesn't look as bad on this as it did on a front loader. It really is a very long forks, though. Very long. Although they don't look that long actually now. But yeah, it will be okay on a telehandler as it's designed, but a front loader not so much. But yeah, so that is our starting lineup. I'm going to sleep through till tomorrow morning, and we will check the sales, but we have not got very much money left. And we will go 8 o'clock. Obviously, we also have got some I've not showed you, have I really? Let me show you the one field. Obviously, I've seen it. It's a very interesting farmyard, but I'd like to tweak it a little bit, and I'd like to do that at the beginning. But we are really hemorrhaging money at present. But yeah, there is you see, straight away everything opens the very next day, and we were at the same time yesterday. So now this is the bit of kit here. We have the use of this, and this is the Lizard pallet fork, which is the Mack Trucker one. But this is interesting because this adapter, is that how they made it work? No, I think it is an actual proper. Yeah, it literally, there's no adapter on this, and it's for a telehandler. So there's been some editing of XML file, should we say, to actually make that work. But it is very interesting. We have the use of this, and it is a beautiful bit of kit, and we have the use of this. No, I will show you straight away. This is something I've already sort of seen over here, which you are going to need some serious weight. Although I think our telehandler could actually cope with this. This is better suited. So we've got this for up at the shop, and it's got a tension belt support. So, but these are ours, owned by you. Metal to melt, 8.1 tons. And I think you'll find there's actually, there's 2 sets of this. Where it splits there, we can see it. Well, there's 4 sets really. 2 sets of 2, so it's definitely 4. These also are ours, and they're scattered across the map. Well, the recyclable trash, and I shall show you what that actually means. I'm quite interested in this. Rombos also, in the end, had this particular thing of recycling, as did Agres Balcones. But if you look in the time-saving stock check, it will show you That's now, did we? Yeah, we did move it from easy. It shows you that there is 280 tons of metal to melt. So there's an awful lot more than you can see. Maximum value is 585,000 in May, but as you can see, actually, that's only about 8 grand off the full price. So do you know something? Next session, we're going to do that. Now, the recyclable trash is going to take us an awful long time. We may well, grab that bit by bit, but as you can see, the value is not a terrible amount. Now, to be eco warriors, then we will do that. Yeah, we have got some wheat, and we've also got more wheat than it's showing us, really. It's in the sales. Oh, the forage pickup. And we have a... Wow. That's the one you cannot use. But we don't really need it now. Although it is good, I've got to be honest. That is quite amazing because you can... Yeah, it is but why would you need that as well? Because you've now got the proper forage wagon. So yeah, I'm quite happy with what we've got. We're down to 57,000. Rules of engagement, contracts. I didn't look at this the first time. Baling, fertilizing. Oh, some quite nice ones. Brilliant. We'll allow that. I don't want to make this strenuous. I'm not going to really stretch the rules. If we want loans, we can have loans. But they are always in every single one of my Let's Plays frowned upon. Now, what do we own? Not a lot, but when you consider we've been given $600,000 euros or pounds worth, I would say euros. I'm not sure if it's America or Europe. I think Europe, but I'm not sure. Yeah, when you consider we've been given 600,000 at best peak value worth of metal to melt, yes, you've got to work for it, but you have been given very little land. I would like to do something. I'm going to just pop down to that though. Yeah, and I'm going to show you the farmyard. Very interesting. I do like this. And we've also been given a massive amount of lime. And it is lime. It's a bright white. And it's not the dingy grey white that you've got for... that did used to have things in. We sold them directly. Yeah, now this also... Now this is what intrigues me. Oh... We won't be needing to plant, Mr. Smith. Someone's already done it. Now, had I realised, I would have done the liming. I may for once, and this time only, allow myself the fact that I will lime that right now. Because I am trying not to do that, but I really didn't realise. I thought that had got nothing in it, but it has. Yeah, this has got 5.6 tons. But this on the floor is what interests me. It intrigues me because to me it suggests it's something real. It looks like either straw or something. So we're going to be trying to shift that. I don't know whether a forage wagon will do it or whether, forage wagons don't like doing things unless they're supposed to. We've not got a whinger either. But yeah, we will be... What I'm wanting to do is in time... Now, there are collectibles on this, but they are hard to find. Apparently it makes a noise when you are close to it. Yeah, so no, I'm not expecting it to be at the actual farmyard. That would be a little bit too... Yeah, there are... I love this across the road, actually. Really intrigued me. I saw it yesterday coming past and very, very... Yeah, so you've got some more of this stuff. And it did say about digging. So I presume... it won't let me jump over. Oh, it will. I presume you can probably use a bucket or something and shift it. Don't know if it's worth anything. I don't know if it's straw or what, or just rubbish or what, but there's an awful lot of it. Can we buy this? No, we can't. Oh, yes, we can. 358,000, and there's an awful lot of it. It's like it is, but you've got to ask yourself the question: if we can find out what this is and have a look, it may or may not have some value. Now, yeah, this looks more like a forestry section as well, but it's very intriguing. It's a very interesting map. Very not your standard, or not what I would expect as a standard thing. Definitely not. So this is our field. Yeah, I honestly did think that we did not have. And there are these other two fields over here that we don't own, but I would like to see how much they are. 75 and 69. So I think they would probably be the two fields that we'd buy next. So then, yeah, we are going to be selling first session. We are definitely going to be selling that metal. We have our low loader and we have our, yeah, I think we'll be doing it with the tractor though. I really don't think telehandler, can that pull that? I'm not sure that it can. We'll see. We'll see. It may be because it is fast. If we can, we will, and then it's there and it can do the loading and that as well. Right, so yeah, but no repair point. This is a house, but I couldn't find an actual sleep trigger. But then I didn't go everywhere. Yeah, I did go into this room. Ah, you see, and that's exactly it. So there we are. It is a proper sleep trigger. Yeah, I went through the other door last time, this one, and I went into this room, the kids' room, by the look of it. Yeah, so in that room, and it's not far to go, because I do like that. I know it's nice to have these things. Yeah, I do like this, but my idea is to unsplit the field, and I should tell you for why. Because if you look carefully, that is a very special field. It is. That's 125%, the very best, 100% loam. These are not far off either. So yes, these three fields are going to be very, very lucrative. Now then, we may well be doing some contracts, but before we do anything, we will definitely be getting cracking with what we've got, and then we shall reinvest. We are going to literally, yeah, I thought it was very much different, from what I would normally do. I normally get cracking straight on the farm in. But this time we have, it's a very unique map, and I do like this. I'm loving the fact I've started to use this on horse aggravation because it was the cheapest one. Oh, it's 1,000,000 litres capacity as well. So, yeah, we will definitely be making maximum use of this. Ah, so I see. This literally is one for in and one for out. So this is set up. Yeah, and this one is literally set up so we can straight away. Yeah, I didn't realise you don't need to switch the engine on. It sort of is like a pass-through. So if we pull forward slightly. Ah, of course, yeah, you're forgetting again. Now that's actually already attached. Now that, oh, you're forgetting, aren't you? I am actually. It's the wiring. No, that's not how you do it. Actually, I've totally forgotten. Is the port? Let's have a look. It is ages since I've done this. Ah, it doesn't tell you. I can't remember. Attach the wiring, would you believe? Right, okay. Well, I shall. I'm not running those on the Let's Play, so yeah, this will do. Rules of engagement. I'm going to put a couple of tubes, but we are very low on money, so literally we're going to run with what we've got. Yeah, we literally are. I don't even need the terrasam at the minute. That literally is all done. But we've obviously got quite a lot of tools that we haven't got. We've not got a bucket or anything like that. Yeah, I'd like to expand that for fertilising and liming. Yeah, I'd like to bring in self-sufficiency, which I have on nearly every single Let's Play, by bringing in the production shed. That is going to be our best friend. It is, especially being as we've got a sprayer. I keep wondering as well whether we can do a fertiliser, as in, but we can. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, I haven't found yet. There is one. I think it's quite expensive, and that is one of the productions that actually makes fertiliser. I'm sure I did bring it in, but I think it's a lot of money. Yeah. Animal. No, that drags them all together. I've not used that yet. Biodiesel and slurry production. Yeah, I must actually have a go at that as well. Just thought I'd quickly bring you, because I'd like to feature a few things I have not done so far. Def production, Soddlezoct even. Yeah, diesel. No, there isn't that one. There is one. Literally is extended oil. Farm factory. I've looked at that. I wasn't blown away with it, really. Not really. I was expecting great things from it, and perhaps my expectations were too high. Yeah, it's the liquid fertilizer one. There is one of them that actually does do that. Now that is on... it is actually. Fuel refinery, GDR village pack, grass drying. Oh, wow. I think it only does a little tiny bit, if I remember rightly. But it's also it's a very, very cheap price, so you wouldn't expect, really, to be doing... Yeah, there's the interactive from... I always want to say Shabba, but all the people say ER Shabba, so I'm not sure whether that's right. Land Bakery, I've not used that in a while. That is one of, in my opinion, the best bakery that there is. Even though you need to put water and manure and slurry. It can't be too much more. We're running out now. Milmond, I do like that, but yeah, the little dairy. Now, since the upgrade, mobile utilities, they have multi-pro greenhouses pack. That one there by G866 mods. That is a game changer. That entire pack, so the production shed, is... I do love that, the old French Dovecote, but because this pretty much does the same thing, then I've not really... Yeah. That does an awful lot. I've not actually done that. Makes grape juice, oils, sugar, and flour. So Bartson, open air garden, outhouse, production for empty pallets and barrels, pallet storage and logistics. John Wayne, 1930. Yeah, I wanted to try that as well, actually. Paper and cardboard, pizza, Plantley. Come on, well, you can't be too much further. Production revamp. They do a lot of fantastic things. Can't remember that it was theirs, though. Sawmills by Various. Seed. Grain Grid Pro. Sugar Factory. Timber Plantation. TMR Mixing Station. Urea. Otherwise known as produces urea from... I'm showing me ignorance now. I really don't know what urea is, although I know the name rings a bell. I just don't know. No, that is a point. Perhaps I haven't got it ticked after all that, because I do believe... Wow. Fantastic. I didn't even realise. I never saw that the first time. So we shall investigate, we shall. So next session, we've got an awful lot of collecting to do, and it is going to be a bit of a monster. I will time-lapse it. And when we have cashed in a little bit on some of the assets that we've been given, then we shall crack on. Now then, the first things I'm going to be doing, though, is buying field 6 and 7. Now, the data, do we buy that straight away? Because I can't see that being a lot of money, really. No, oh no, we've bought it. We've definitely not wasted any money like that. No, we did. We bought it in the end, didn't we? Right. So then, yeah, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because next time I want to get some work done. I also would like to make, when I put that down, all the wheat that we've got. I'd like to make seeds. So we're going to keep some for ourselves, unless... Oh no, it's cheaper for us to buy seeds than it is to actually... Yeah, we're going to sell expensive and buy cheaply from other people, other suppliers. Yeah, we have some very good contacts in the business, so we'll be trying to maximize our profits. And we will do some of these as well. This is one of those. The bins look like this, the recyclable trash. We will take those just to be an eco warrior, definitely. Not going to do much. Love these sheds, both of them. It's quite a small yard, but it's got a lot of space, so there's not a lot of space for us to do anything. Production shed, I'm not sure where that's going to go because there's not a lot of room. Maybe probably against the house. I know if it was real we wouldn't put it against the kids' bedroom, but it is a game, so we are going to go for that, definitely. Or we could have spoke, no, because it's going to be hard to get to, really. Anyway, I am going to say I'm going to continue from this session next time, so this will be like not only rules of engagement, but also the first session. So I'm going to see you in a few minutes.